Buster Dran, the successor to Dagger Dran, that's the king of the one-hit kill attack. Thanks to its design that focuses a lot of its weight on one point, Buster Dran is able to hit extremely hard. So hard in fact that in many cases, one big hit is all that's needed for Buster Dran to get the win. Buster Dran is considered one of the best attack-type blades in the game, and in the Hasbro format where the stadium benefits attack types the most, Buster Dran is definitely a blade you're gonna want in your collection. So you may be wondering what some good combos for Buster Dran are. Well, my dashing dingos, you came to the right place because I, your Canadian Beyblade boy ZEEBEE, have come up with the list for the top 5 best Buster Dran combos in Hasbro's Beyblade X. As of Wave 3, the only way to get Buster Dran is from the Buster Dran Starter Pack, which has Buster Dran on the 160 Ratchet and a Cell bit. In Wave 4, we will also be getting a recolor of Buster Dran in a starter pack, which has it on the 570 Ratchet and Disc Ball bit. If you do not have the 160 Ratchet, I recommend getting Buster Dran from the original Wave 3 starter pack, as it has 160, making it a better value. The best ratchets for Buster Dran are low 60 height ratchets, but to be specific, you're going to want to use either the 160 or 360 ratchet. Both ratchets align very well with Buster Dran and work great with it. 160 is arguably the best ratchet for Buster Dran since it shares the one-sided design Buster Dran has, plus it was designed for Buster Dran in mind. However, it is a really popular part, so if you want 160 to be used by a different Beyblade in your deck, then the next best thing is 360. This video is sponsored by that one kid in school who brought a Beyblade one day because without them, some of us would have never been introduced to Beyblade. Now the great thing about Buster Dran is that so many of its combos have tournament success. You put Buster Dran on a low 60 height ratchet and a bit with aggressive capabilities and you're golden. But to start off this list, we have a combo with competitive success that is more balanced. At number 5, we have the only non-attack type combo on this list, Buster Dran 160 Hexa. As I mentioned before, 160 is a great ratchet for combos that want an extra boost for their critical hits. For Buster Dran, since it has one major point that hits really hard, combining it with 160 is a no-brainer. The Hexa bit is an underrated choice for Buster Dran. This balance type bit is considered one of the best bits to use for defense type combos, but it also can allow the blade to be aggressive depending on the angle it's in. Thanks to Buster Dran's unbalanced nature, it is very easy for it to become aggressive on this bit, but can also take advantage of its defensive capabilities. Buster Dran on Hexa is the only non-attack type combo for Buster Dran to ever see more than one podium placement in the World Beyblade Organization scene, with its best result coming from Haddo, who is the king of the Buster Dran Hexa combo, using the combo in their deck to place first. Buster Dran on Hexa is great because it can act as a stationary attack type, but also be a mobile defense type. In my testing, I tested out its defensive capabilities against Keel Shark 360 Low Flat, which some would say used to be the previous one-hit kill combo before Buster Dran came out. I did see some weakness showing from Buster Dran in this combo, which kind of told me why this combo may not be as popular as the other combos. The poor stamina really hurts it. However, Buster Dran was able to tank some heavy blows from Keel Shark, eventually getting the match win. Aside from its poor stamina, what also holds this combo back is that the only way to get the Hexa bit needed to build this combo is from Wave 4's Hammer Incendio starter pack, which is currently barely out. But also, there are blades out there that make better use of the Hexa bit, like Wand Wizard and Beat Tyranno, that may take priority for the bit in your deck. Overall, this balance type Buster Dran combo is pretty solid and is a breath of fresh air from a whole sea of aggressive attack Buster Dran combos. It would have been very easy to just make a list of attack types, but luckily there was this combo that I felt was good enough to warrant putting on the list, even if some of the reasoning for it was for a more diverse list so that bladers can see different options. From now on, we are getting aggressive and fast with the Buster Dran combos, starting with number 4 that has Buster Dran on the 160 Ratchet and Rush bit. The Rush bit is an extremely popular attack type bit that's not just hype. It is also considered the best attack type bit in general because it is the king of extreme dashes, being extremely efficient with its stamina and allowing for the blade using it to be more controllable and extreme dash easier and more often, compared to your usual aggressive bit. In my testing, I had Buster Dran 160 Rush face off against Soar Phoenix 960 Orb, which is a high tier stamina type combo that is heavy and can tank attack types pretty well. Buster Dran did have a hard time against this Soar Phoenix combo, as Soar Phoenix was able to tank most of the hits Buster Dran dished out. However, Buster Dran was able to get the lucky big hits in that were big enough to take out the heavy Soar Phoenix enough times to get the points needed to win. This is currently the most expensive combo to build in this list, as the easiest way to get the Rush bit is from the Stadium set. However, in Wave 4, we will be getting a Wand Wizard starter pack that has the Rush bit and also the 160 Ratchet 2 if you like the green version. Overall, a high tier attack type blade on the Rush bit makes sense. However, I think what holds it back for me is that the rest of the list is easier to build and cheaper depending on which wave is in your area. But also, the biggest thing for me that holds it back is that there are other top level attack type blades, that being Soar Phoenix and Beat Tyranno, that both like to use the Rush bit, and in my opinion are better users of the Rush bit because they don't have an unbalanced design that harms their stamina, kind of cancelling out the higher stamina capabilities that the Rush bit gives. Besides, I think the slow, controlled version of Buster Dran isn't really making the full use of Buster Dran's capabilities. At number 3, we have Buster Dran 360 Flat. This is a very standard attack type combination, which makes sense since it's a combo from Buster Dran's grandparent, Soar Dran. The 360 Flat combination has proven to be a very simple yet effective combo to make. The 3-sided ratchet is probably the second best ratchet for Buster Dran, as it aligns fairly well to the points of the blade. While the 360 ratchet is a great backup for 160, some bladers may actually prefer the 360 ratchet, as it also aligns well with a couple of the smaller points of the Buster Dran's blade, and gives the blade using it a bit more stamina, which probably doesn't really do too much for Buster Dran, but it is something at least. The flat bit is the standard when it comes to attack type bits. It's pretty fast and can extreme dash well. It's always a solid bit to use for attack type combos if you don't know what to do. Now this combo does have quite a bit of competitive success, and in my testing, I had Buster Dran 360 Flat face off against Scythe Incendio 960 Ball, which some would say was the previous Stamina King in Beyblade X with some anti-attack capabilities on top of that. It was a close match, but Buster Dran was just too hard-hitting for Scythe Incendio, even winning a battle via spin finish due to hitting Scythe Incendio so hard that it lost a bunch of stamina, which makes me realize why some bladers would choose to go with the 360 flat route with Buster Dran, as it bumps up the stamina just a tad more to let it have these possible spin finish victories. Now Buster Dran 360 Flat is really easy to build because all you need to get is the Sword Dran starter pack or Tail Viper Sword Dran dual pack for the 360 ratchet and flat bit, and you are good. Overall, Buster Dran 360 Flat is an easy combo to build and does very well. On top of its competitive success, I believe it's worthy of the number 3 spot on this list. At number 2, we have Buster Dran 360 Taper, which takes the previous combo's stamina buff and adds a bit more to it thanks to the Taper bit, which is a balance type bit that allows the blade using it to reach speeds similar to that of an attack type, but with more stamina, making it a very popular and competitively successful part. Now on Buster Dran, the 360 Taper combo has the special achievement of being a part of the Asia Cup Champions deck, which is currently the highest level of competitive Beyblade X in the world. So in my testing, I had to have it face off against the most popular combo in the Asia Cup and in Beyblade X in general, that being Wand Wizard 960 Ball. And Buster Dran 360 Taper pretty much is a great counter to Wand Wizard, especially in the Hasbro Stadium, with Buster Dran being able to get the 2 knockouts needed to win. To get the Taper bit to build Buster Dran 360 Taper, the cheapest way to get it is from the Steel Samurai Booster Pack from Wave 1. If there's no Wave 1 left in your area, the next best thing that is more recent is the Gale Wyvern Sword Dran Dual Pack from Wave 3, which has both the 360 Ratchet and Taper bit. Overall, Buster Dran 360 Taper is definitely something worth trying out due to its competitive achievements. The extra stamina from the Taper bit may help in a pinch, but at the end of the day, it's an attacker. At number 1, we have the combo Buster Dran was born to use, and it's Buster Dran 160 Low Flat. In some deck builds, to make something balanced, Bladers will use 1 stamina, 1 attack, and 1 one-hit kill combo to make up their deck. The one-hit kill combo's job is to beat the opponent with a high point victory as fast as possible, and when it comes to speed, Low Flat is up there, being one of the fastest bits in the game while not getting too out of hand and crashing out at high rates. Thanks to its 1-point design, Buster Dran on the 160 Ratchet and Low Flat bit is the best combo to fit in that role of the one-hit killer. While most of the combos we looked at in this video are technically one-hit killers, because the Low Flat bit is so fast, this version of Buster Dran is the epitome of the one-hit killer combo. As a result, it sees frequent tournament success, and a variation using the 560 Ratchet was used in the Asia Cup Championship by the Thai representative. In my testing, I had Buster Dran 160 Low Flat face off against Wand Wizard 360 Ball, which is the most maxed out stamina combo you can make in Hasbro's Beyblade X. And it wasn't even a competition. Buster Dran swept Wand Wizard, and even when it looked like Wand Wizard was going to get a spin finish, thanks to Buster Dran's one-hit kill abilities, it was able to use the last of its stamina to knock out Wand Wizard for the win. The great thing about this combo is that it is very easy to build. All you need to get is the Keel Shark Booster Pack, since it comes with the Low Flat bit needed to build this combo. Overall, Buster Dran 160 Low Flat is the textbook definition of a one-hit kill Beyblade combo. It's fast, deadly, and can even claim victory from the jaws of defeat thanks to its design. This is a combo that should be the first thing you try out when you get your Buster Dran, to see if it's a style of attack that's right for you, and because of that, it's number 1 on this list. And there you have it, my list for the top 5 best Buster Dran combos in Hasbro's Beyblade X. Honestly, putting any fast bit on Buster Dran will make it work, which is why it's so great for attack. There's obviously combos I have missed out on shouting out in this video, so be sure to comment your favorite combos for Buster Dran so other bladers can try it out. Stay tuned to after the video to see the full battles featuring the combos I talked about in this video. Special thanks to Crimson Hustler, Sparking Void, and Z-Arc Joestar for being channel members. If you liked the video, hit the like button, or don't, I'm not the boss of you, but be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya!